You know, practicing law is something that is really, really gratifying because the clients who have problems that I can help solve is really a life-changing experience for the clients, and I love practicing law.
Every morning at the Snapka law firm in downtown Corpus Christi, Kathy Snapka comes to work with a case on her mind, finding conclusive evidence, determining extenuating circumstances. It's all in a day's work for this skilled litigator.
I've been practicing law since 1980, and I'm a trial lawyer, so I travel a lot. Those cases, though, take so long because of the court system, takes so long to come to an end and a resolution. Can you give me a description of the other vehicle?
Sure. Kathy spends a lot of her time crisscrossing the country on behalf of her clients, but sometimes she just wants to leave the lagging legal system behind. And that's when she ditches her office attire and case files for a hat and some hungry customers and heads on over to her second job.
When I leave the office and come here, if somebody says, gee, I didn't get pickles on my hamburger, I can solve that problem just like that. Jeff, I'm very, very comfortable here. I know how the business operates. I know how to make people's dining experience a great dining experience. And if I had to choose, I'd be hard pressed to choose, but this is my home.
Paperwork and prosecutions are replaced with taco shells and burger patties here at Snapka's Drive-In, where the smell of fried onion rings greets you at the door, and the old school decor takes you back in time. And that's because Snapka's has been serving up food to hungry South Texans since 1948.
So Kathy, I remember coming to Snapka's as a little girl. How long has Snapka's been around?
My dad and his brother Rudy started in 1948 in Robstown, Texas. But we closed the Robstown Drive-In when my Uncle Rudy retired. The place we're sitting opened in 1953, and so we've been going strong ever since.
You had to grow up here.
I absolutely did grow up here. When I came to the drive-in with my dad as a toddler, I remember crawling around the boxes in the back, and as soon as I could hold a rag, he had me wiping down counters and wiping down car hop trays. And so being in the restaurant business is really a family tradition for me, and really proud to carry it on. Yeah, fresh every day, yeah.
Fast forward a few years, and Kathy's gone from days crawling around boxes in the back to running the place. No easy feat for a place that serves, well, just about anything you can think of.
We developed the recipe for our own taco meat and chili meat. So the tacos, the chili, our Mexican plate is probably the most unique thing. We make great burgers. We have the Dixie Burger. The Dixie Burger is our quarter-pound hamburger, and we make our patties fresh. Our onion rings are out of this world, and we've got, of course, the Kathy Special. When I was here, I'd want to have 2 weenies instead of 1 in a chili cheese dog, so that's the Kathy Special. We've had some things that have come and gone, but the main menu is the same as it was in the early 50s.
From steak fingers to milkshakes to tacos and chalupas, there's no shortage of options for people seeking something delicious at Snapka's. And although you'd be hard-pressed to find a time the place isn't packed, there's always one table reserved in the very front for one
Hi, how are you?
very important person.
Tell us about your mom. I noticed that she's kind of holding court where she sits.
Yeah, you can find my mom in the same spot every day. She comes down, and folks love to visit with her. She's 94 years old. She has not missed one marble that she came into the world with, and she stays very, very busy. She is an active owner, and her theory is if you retire, you die. So she always has a project going on.
Okay.
You're sitting here all day, every day, ruling the roost from your chair over here, right?
Right. See, I can see them drive up to the drive-up window. I can look in the kitchen here. I can watch them come in the door. I can look down there.
At this point in time, you kind of paid your dues on all this. Nobody'd blame you if you wanted to stay home and watch television. Why do you come down here every day?
I can't not come. I mean, I'm interested in everything, and I mean, this is kind of like
This is your
my
office right here. This
Right
is the
here.
executive suite.
This is the executive suite right here.
How much longer will you come down here and do this every day?
As long as I'm able. I hope to do it till I die, just like my husband did. He was here till the day he died.
It's that important to you.
It is. It's all I know anymore, you know?
You still love it.
Oh, yes. It's in my blood, I guess.
How are y'all doing today? Good, good. Thanks for coming by.
It's easy to see why customers have been coming to Snapka's for so many years. There's something about the classic posters hearkening to a time long gone. Or the fact that you can get the same taco or cheeseburger you could get 70 years ago. But behind it all is a family. And after all the customers have left and the red neon sign is shut off, Kathy Snapka's there preparing for the next day. And that's when you can tell this has become more than a restaurant. It's a home.
My dad and I were pretty close. I know a lot of daughters and fathers say they're close, but he and I were buddies. And making the seasoning was one of the things that we did together, because I would come down and help him with the spices, and just the smell of the comino and the chili powder and all the spices that we put together for the recipes that he developed was a really special time. And that's why when everything is really quiet, it's really just almost like him being with me again. It's just like going back in time. But I'll be here as long as there's folks coming in for good food.